Hello everybody. Now I'm going to introduce you our virtual reality project. We made it with Mehta Aydın and I'm Tuba Özkan. Our project is focusing on the idea of empathy. We believe that VR has a potential to create an empathy between people and other creatures, and also we have actually two main ideas embodied in this project. The other one is looking at the trashes of the city and try to understand what's going on these particular neighborhoods with looking at their trash. In our experience, our viewer is like a bird flying through New York streets, and it's face to face with the trashes on the streets. And there are also some information about the trashes that gives indirect information about the residents of the neighborhood. We didn't really have a chance to do too many play tests for this experience, since we were dealing with too many technical issues about Google VR and the new version of Unity. We used the latest version of Unity, which released on March. Okay, so we are in the first scene of the experience, and it says, click on to know more about New Yorkers from their trash. And I click on it. We are in New York, looking to the city from the top of the buildings. I have the freedom of a bird, I can feel that. So I'm flying through the city. My phone doesn't really have a good quality when it's showing it. It's originally better. So I'm clicking to the fly. So when I stop clicking, it stops and I look around. I just continued flying. So our original idea was giving a freedom to the viewer, the complete freedom, but now we just use a path for flying. Because the code that we were using for flying compiled with the code with Google VR code, the gaze code. So there is an arrow showing some kind of a sign for us. And obviously there's a text there. Let's see what's written on the board. Okay. It says visit downtown Manhattan garbage. And let's see what's going on in the downtown Manhattan. Now we are in the downtown and looking at the trashes. So it says New York generates more than 14 million tons of trash in a year, more than any other city. So that's the most amount of trash all over the world. People who works at downtown suffer from anxiety and where is it? Okay, and smoke most. Manhattan downtown owns the first place in having the most number of beer and wine dispensaries in New York City. So, with all these informations, we are in a smaller scale of the world. Firstly, so we look to the surrounding from a different perspective, and with all the information we get and the atmosphere surrounding us gives an idea of that we are located in the city center and there are like too many trashes, and we have an idea about what kind of people are living here. So we hide the go back button just up here. So after the viewer experience everything in front of them, they will have a chance to look around and see the go back button. So we are still in the city in a different spot, and there is another message for us. So we are crossing through Brooklyn Bridge, and it says, visit Brooklyn Garbage. Okay. Okay, now we are in the garbage of Brooklyn. Okay. And I see there is the Brooklyn Bridge, and there are some other trashes different than the previous ones. There are some toys, and it says families with children generally live in Brooklyn rather than Manhattan. There is a kiosk box, and it says Brooklyn residents usually have breakfast in the morning, different than Manhattan people. They usually don't. And there are some books, and when I click on them, it says Brooklyn residents like to share their books with community members. This is like ties with the hipster culture of Brooklyn, I think. A little. I'm looking around, and there is a go back button again. And ideally, when I click on it, I will be located in another part of the city, like another neighborhood, and it will allow me to fly over a neighborhood and then see another garbage. So I think the visual quality is not that good, so I'm gonna share the entire experience that I captured from the Unity screen, just to make it clear for everyone. Thank you.